Hi YouTube. So I have been exclusively breast pumping for 8 weeks now. And I thought I would share my reasoning, my journey, and how I am able to produce so much milk. Just a little bit of history with, I have a 2.5-year-old. He was 8 weeks early. He was in the NICU for 2.5 weeks. He was on a feeding tube for a week and a half. I wasn't able to attempt breastfeeding during that week and a half. They did try and get me and him to get the latch down while we were there. The last couple days he was in the hospital. It just never worked out for us. He was used to the bottle when he left, so I continued to exclusively pump and bottle feed with him until I went back to work when he was 4 months old, and then my supply just went down. But at that point, I had been mass producing, and I had over a month's worth of milk in the freezer, in about 3 freezers, actually. So I knew how to boost my supply, be an overproducer from experience, and I was used to pumping exclusively with my first son, so it wasn't a big deal to me. This time around, my pregnancy went great. My son was released from the hospital 2 days after he was born when I was, because of a C-section. We were there an extra day. And so we, immediately after having him, 3 hours after having him, I chose to use my breast pump. I wanted to get the milk going, and figured a pump would do it better than anything. I did try and get him to latch a couple times while we were in the hospital. The hospital I went to this time was a lot different from the hospital I went to with my first son. Staff were supportive, but they weren't there pushing me every couple hours to try. Mason, go play in your room, please. Mommy's busy. Please go play in your room or watch cartoons. Sorry. So I was pumping. I started 3 hours after my son was born. I would pump for 10 to 15 minutes every 3 hours. And that is the schedule that I'm currently on. I've been on it for the last 8 weeks. And because of that, I am pumping. I'm currently getting 18 ounces every 3 hours. I wanted an oversupply. I wanted to fill the freezers. I wanted to possibly donate my milk to other babies out there whose mothers are on medication or just don't have the milk. So I've accomplished that. I truly believe that anybody can pump as much or get as much milk as I do if they maintain this schedule. I started, like I said, 3 hours after he was born, and I haven't stopped. There have been a couple times where I am just beyond exhausted, so I will go for, I think once or twice, even 5 hours at night without pumping. But I always wake up in a puddle. It's not worth it. So I'm up every 3 hours to pump for 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. My son and I have tried to get the latch down. It's not deep enough, and I'm okay with giving him a bottle. He does great with the bottle. He's had some thrush, and we've passed that back and forth, so it's just not worth it for us to attempt anymore, in my opinion. Some moms may disagree with that, but I'm able to bond with my son. My oldest son is able to bond with his brother because he helps feed him with the bottle. My husband is able to help feed him with the bottle. So it is a lot of work because I spend 10 minutes pumping and time to bag the milk and label and date, and then I have to bottle feed him, which takes another 15 minutes sometimes. So it does take longer to feed him. It is less sleep that I get. It's really a pain in the butt to get up 3 times in the middle of the night when the baby only gets up once. But he's got tons of milk. I'm providing milk for other babies out there. And I feel pretty good about it. I feel that it has helped me with my weight loss. I'm down 25 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. And I really feel that that's mainly because of the breastfeeding, pumping, getting rid of all those calories, all that milk, has helped me with a lot of weight loss. So I feel pretty good about it. I hope to do it for a full year. We'll see. That's my journey. If you guys have any questions, please leave them below, comment, let me know. I hope I haven't offended anybody, and hope this helps out some expecting moms or moms who are maybe having problems with getting enough milk. Thanks.